How you doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jenner. For the new, thank you guys for tuning in. Today we actually got a very special video, guys. Technically not, but yes. But actually one of my concerns, it's been a couple weeks now. I know my previous video on the review on the Tacoma, I mentioned I didn't trade in my Camry for no reason, because I didn't know. I love my Camry. But the reason why I got the Tacoma is because it's been a couple weeks now where I took my car to Toyota to do my maintenance, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what went wrong. Ever since then, my car has been vibrating when I hit. Or well, before it was 60 miles, the wheels got balanced. It would start making a metal noise, which it was a hub ring. This aftermarket wheels need. We're talking about on a later video what's hub rings and why you need them and why you don't. So the metal noise disappeared. 60 miles, 65, vibration disappear. But now whenever I'm close to 80 miles, I start feeling that vibration. It's a minimum vibration. It might just be the tire, because the tire were rotating. It's just been going on and off and on, this whole week. As you guys know, my car is a daily driven. This is the reason why I don't go bags. I'll be talking about that later, also in another maybe in another video. Excuse me, but I'm tired, guys. Like, it hasn't been that much sleep, and I'm that kind of person that actually does worry me, because I ride with my son. I ride with my son, I ride with my wife, so I don't want to, have issues, or I'm driving on the freeway and then something happens, and I really don't want to run the risk. If it was just me and myself, I'd probably be like, like most people do, turn the music up and, screw all the noises, No, my car needs to be perfect, especially because everything was checked and double checked. I know I did my videos, for you guys, and like I always say, once I post them, it's because they were already double checked and triple checked, maybe sometimes by performance shops or the people who actually built them. Mega Racing coilovers, they were actually checked and even adjusted by the last well, after they were installed, they were actually checked and double checked and adjusted. Adjusting them, for the new wheels by the man itself who built, the coilovers. More like all same things, your wheels same thing. So everything that in even my intake, you guys know in the video, I didn't install it myself. I went to a homie who actually knows, who actually pretty much was in the game since way before I was born. My homie Junior. But all these things, when it comes to performance, I do. Even the Pro Commander, he actually installed it for me. I took it out because it's easy, but the connection was kind of hard, I'll be honest. But actually did it for me. So it's all these little things that when it comes to performance, I prefer someone else doing it, because someone that already knows, someone that's been there, someone that maybe already knows how to go back and forth. But anywho's, guys, once we do get that done, we do have another special video coming up, so we're gonna try to keep that. Maybe we can do it right now, actually. Why not? I'm actually recording for my GoPro, guys, so huge shout out to my wifey for Christmas, gave me my nice fancy GoPro. We'll see how this one goes. Let's try to record it right here. We're actually gonna teach you guys how to pedal shift. I know most of you guys don't know this, so you just put it on D and then on drive, sorry. But I call this shift mode. A lot of people don't do this, but it's like shift mode. Usually takes you to 4th gear. You go down to 1st when you're driving, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, all the way up to 8th. Put it on drive and it disappears. Alright, guys, I try to connect to my phone, but looks like for things like this it won't be able to connect, so we're just gonna be doing it through here. Alright, so we're gonna got all my stuff here for the GoPro, but I'm actually gonna connect it here to the clip. Alright, guys, so while I'm on my way to Toyota, we're gonna be doing this. At least once I hit the freeway, we'll definitely start doing this, so you guys can kind of see how we do this and stuff, how we pedal shift. So stay tuned. Alright, guys, so we're gonna start right now. So as you see here, I don't know if you can see here the dash, but it's S1, so we're on 1st gear. Then you can use, I don't know if you can see my stick right here, 2nd gear, and then it your pedal shifters, which I'm on 4th. You can downshift right now when it's on 3 RPMs. I don't get myself killed right now, but 3 RPMs. It's nice and slowly. Now if you do that, if you do before the at least 2.5 RPMs, then it's gonna make a pretty much downshifting noise. So you guys, if you guys drive stick, you do know what I'm talking about. No cars, first gear, let's go. First gear, pedal shift, second gear, third gear. This is what I'm talking about. When you're in 4th gear, you downshift, but you're forcing the engine too much, so I don't think it'll be worth doing that, guys, unless you're trying to show off, I guess. But now the gears will remain as long as you keep it on, I call this the shift mode. I guess it is called the shift mode. But the gears were, you pretty much use the pedal shifters or use the gear up to go all the way to 8, you know, and down, this downshift, and you know. Now as long as you keep it on the S, which once again I call it shift mode, you'll be able to see the gears here on the dashboard, on the car dashboard. But what's it called? You'll be able to control it either with the pedal shifters or the stick knot, you know. So either one. Now if you take it, now you put it back on drive, you know, as you're driving, you can still control them by the shift. Oh, look at this guy. If you guys saw that, you can still control it by the shift, you know, the shift knot, the pedal shifters. But you know, it's after you know, you downshift or upshift, you know, the car is just gonna go back to automatic mode. So I mean, if you guys do want to drive, pretty much have the feeling of driving stick, I downshift right now. If you guys do want to have the feeling of driving stick, you can put on shift mode, and it's pretty much, I mean, it's definitely different because you don't have the clutch. You have to go, you know, left and right and stuff, you know, for stick mode. I do know this just because my first car I actually drove. My first car that I learned how to drive was actually stick. You know, my first job that I had, I needed to drive stick, so pretty much I know. So there we go, 3rd gear. Oh, there's 2 Subarus racing over there. WRXs, yeah. Not worth it, it's almost 7 AM. Anywho's, guys, so we're on 4th gear. We're gonna see if we can take it up or not. Now the thing is about being like this is that you get to use your fully engine, just because if it's automatic mode, by now I'll be like on 6th gear, you know, and just because the eco, you know, the fuel efficiency. Now if you guys, so we're on 5th gear right now. The engine is responding perfectly fine. Gotta change lanes right now. So as soon as you press on the pedal, the car's just gonna go, just because you're like on point on the RPMs. We're gonna upshift because the engine doesn't need to, you know, struggle as much when we're just chilling. Now this is what I mean. We're about 80 right now, and I feel that vibration on this side on the driver's seat. I don't feel it when I brake. I really don't. So I think it's all the rotors, but the hub ring is there. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's, I don't know, honestly, guys. Like, it come down to the point where, oh shit, it come down to the point where I personally don't know what's going on, and it started to worry me. So I know the rear wheels, you know, are a little bit in angle just because how low I am. So we're gonna pretty much rotate them back to where they were, because maybe the tires, you know, worn out, you know, where they pretty much they were different, you know, just because they're on an angle. So when they're on an angle, pretty much the inside parts wear more than the outside part. So we're gonna rotate them back. Maybe that's the problem. I hope that's the problem, because pretty much we don't know what's going on anymore. Like that, it really has come down to that point where I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's unless you're recording, yes, I don't know if it's anything else, honestly. You know, I doubt it's the coilovers, because I'll be feeling it all over, but we'll see. All right, so we're on 6th gear, 3 RPM, so we're in the low RPMs. So if you downshift, 3.5, 4th gear, 4 RPMs, and you just send it. We got a Tacoma right there coming up, but there you go, 6th gear, 6.5, And the thing is, even if you forget to shift, at least on the Camry, your Camry will automatically shift. And we're back, guys. So now we're 40 miles, almost 50 miles. So what happens if you're automatic mode and you decide, if you go shift mode with a stick, you go, I'm on 5th gear right now. And if for whatever, I put it on automatic mode right now. So if for whatever reason I'm driving in for accident, I pressed it 5th gear because that's what the car is in right now. So you can definitely drive. So if you're trying to like maybe change lanes, for example, and the car's too close, but you're good to go because your sensors is saying you're good to go, you can definitely downshift a little bit, so you can kind of have that sensibility on the pedal. So once you change lane, you can just take off, you know. Because I know, you know, once I'm automatic mode, sometimes the car lags, but thanks to the shift mode, the pedal shifters, you're able to do that. That's the cool part about it. I know it's gonna take a lot of practice for people that haven't drove or haven't, you know, driven or learned in stick cars, but honestly, it's kind of fun. It's more fun, you know, especially when you're going, you know, on turns. You know, you're just going through a mountain cruise or whatever. You know, you can definitely control the pedal shifters. You know, when you're close to the turn, it just doesn't. You don't have to just brake. You can also downshift, and it kind of helps you slow down a little bit too. If for whatever reason the brakes don't work, you can also downshift. You know, so it's good to know these kind of things, just because if, you know, certain things happen, it could help you out a lot. You know, I know one of my good friends, I won't mention his name because I haven't asked him permission to talk about this, but you know, in his experience, not on a Camry, another car, he had that experience where all the brake fluid pretty much just flushed, or I think it was like, I think he said it boiled or he burned something. I don't remember what exactly he said, but he had to downshift his way down the hill, you know. So I mean, you gotta have the nerves of steel just because you don't know like what's gonna happen. But anywho's, all right, guys, so we're almost there. Let's see if we can get the camera up a little bit. You guys can kind of see where I'm going. Oh shit, my famous penguin. And no, guys, I am not changing my Camry, trading my Camry. As you guys know, definitely the only car I'll probably trade in the Camry is with the new Z that's coming out hopefully by next year. I hear rumors it's gonna be by 2022, another year. I don't know why, but honestly, it's been my dream car since I was a little kid. You know, I know I post this on Instagram, but pretty much I done my homework, you know, guys. Like when I got here to the States, you know, I think I came like, you know, even if I would stay here, it still would have been the same thing, because, you know, at least I had to be 17 to drive. So, you know, the new A6 came out, I think, went back when I was like I think like 15, 16 years. So when I got here, you know, and got into the A6, beautiful car, by the way. I trust Toyota definitely, but everything was already done for the car. There was nothing more to do. Everything was just done already. So there was no point of me getting an A6 anymore. That's why I felt, you know. But with the new Z, it's definitely a new thing. It's definitely something, you know, that's gonna, I'm gonna be able to probably like get the first modifications on, hopefully, if I'm able to work with my people and everything and get the stuff done. Holy shoot, it's 7:06 a.m. and there's already cars here. That's just insane. Oh god. Let me see if I can call the person who's been helping me out and get this stuff going. Alright, guys, so that was the pedal shifter video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Quick little tip that I forgot to mention, and I hope you guys, I don't know if I mentioned this, I doubt it, I double checked, and let me clean over here. If you guys are on the freeway going 60, 70 miles, 80 miles, whatever, and you decide to go in shift mode, the car will automatically put you to the shift that the car is in. So if the car is for some reason at a 6 shift, then it will take you to that. Don't be afraid to, you know, because you're driving 60 plus and then you gotta go shift mode, like your car's gonna just go on 4th gear and then just brake or whatever, or break the shift box. No, at least not on the Camry. I don't know about other cars. Honestly, the Camry will shift by itself, like I mentioned. So if you have a shift mode and you just forget to shift, it's gonna take you to 6, close to 7 RPMs, which is the red line, but it will shift by itself. On on my dad's Corolla, he told me that it didn't shift by itself because he forgot, since he's been driving automatic for so long now. He forgot he put on shift mode because he wanted that feeling again, you know. But yeah, it didn't shift, so he kind of freaked out. I was like, oh, if you forget to shift, you know, your engine might blow up. And I was like, that's weird because on the Camry it does. So it would be really nice to try and see other cars, but so far the Camry does shift by itself. You know, if you wanted to shift on its own before it even reaches the red line, just let go of the accelerator and then step on it again, it will shift by itself, you know. Or you can just shift up the stick or the pedal shifters. So that's pretty much it, guys. Any questions, don't forget to always leave a comment down below. Let me know on my Instagram. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And also updates on the Camry. It's looking good. It was the tire rotation. It was not Toyota's fault at all. I'll be doing a video on that soon, just because 2021, guys, hasn't been the best for me. I started really bad. I'm still going back and forth with certain people that I still can talk about. Nothing with Toyota, nothing with car, actually, nothing car related. That's why I'm gonna wait on that, and then hopefully shoot a video after that. Hopefully everything drops, and then I'll be doing a video. This video actually was recorded before the 28th, I believe, and I'm just doing the ending right now. So I mean, everything's on point. I've been uploading, you know, weekly. Thank God I always get ahead on videos, so I still remain posting each 7, you know, 8 days top max. So far it's been doing good. The Camry's been doing good. I'll be doing a video, like I said, on the tire rotation, so stay tuned for that, guys, because it is something that we have to know, us low cars. So anywho, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. Don't forget about that, guys. And remember, it's not just about the car. So stay sexy out there, guys. Until next time.